So I remember seeing news stories over lockdown that these were the craze, people queuing to get into car parks to use them. But I found out recently from some of my younger friends, it's the craze here now in Durham. It has its very own milkshake vending machine just in a farmyard. So I'm going to show you how you can map that so other people can find it. Easy enough to find Oxclose Farm because the farmyard's already mapped. But yeah, let's see how we map a vending machine of milkshake. And you can see I had OSMand loaded up here, and you can see the farm's well mapped enough. I'm just pinching to zoom in. Vending machines where I've been standing around. And I can also use the aerial imagery that I've got of the layer to confirm. Hold down my finger and then press the actions and create POI, point of interest. The name is called Oxclose Farm Milkshakes. The point of interest is the types of vending machine. And then I go into advanced because there's specific tags. So we can specify what kind of vending machine it is by saying vending, and the value is drinks. So that tells us that it vends drinks. And there's another tag here. I can go drink. Drink colon milkshake, and then the values. Simply yes, and that allows us, we can tag other things here, so we can also go drink colon milk, and that's yes. So you can get milk with no flavours here, and I know these tags because I've looked at other vending machines. If I go yes, that's all there, and I can click upload. And my account's already signed in. If I upload that, and that will appear on OpenStreetMap straight away. And yeah, in about 5 minutes you'll be able to see it on the map. There's lots more detail here to map the roads, and there were signs of footpath which I think goes that way. I'll do the usual. If you on OSMand, just set it to record. I'll take some photos as well and see what more detail I can do. This car park here can be mapped so. Yeah, so basically wander around the car park. There's a house that seems to have a specific name rather than just the name of the farm. I'm trying to figure out where the footpaths are, because in making that car park and the vending machines, I think it's got a bit unclear, although thankfully this sign on a post just out of view did clarify there are 2 footpaths going off from this car park, which means both styles are actually public. But hey, if you're doing a step over style, if you're changing a style, it's just a little sign Or ask maybe they did ask the council, can we have another couple of signs to hammer on? We'll see. Yeah, I don't want to, my helmet's just sitting with my scooter, I don't want to have to chain that up and the faff, so I'm not going to walk around too much. But there were no footpaths on the map here. There clearly are public footpaths leading to this vending machine and this farm. I'm going to map the stubs of them, but actually we can probably use other layers. So about now, shall we switch back to the computer? I think do it in one video, see what other layers I can look at for doing some mapping and mapping the detail, because that's going to be great. You know, you don't have to drive here to get your milkshake. It'd be great if we could plan some routes. You know, plan a route for a walk that passes by a milkshake vending machine. It would definitely improve some of the walks I've been on. Yeah, that's probably it for now. Time to take my milkshake and get back on the road. Get home after a long day working. So I'm back at home. I've run out of milkshake, but I've got some tea to continue my mapping. I've loaded up JOSM, so let's see that. And I've opened my GPX trace, that's the pink line. Yeah, always on the GPX trace, right click, import images, so we can see where I took photos. Quite a few photos it seems. And I've got Bing aerial imagery, which is sort of aligned. So can go imagery. I thought there was some footpath data I could go. There's Ordnance Survey open data we can copy from 2016. That kind of tells me the farms there and a very few bits, although that will be handy. And the more recent OpenMap local kind of is a bit more detailed, but giving the same sort of information. So I think the aerial imagery is just as good. Nick Whiteleg has a tool that you can look at where footpaths are, and they're color coded over if they're in OpenStreetMap or not, or only in Ordnance Survey. However, you have to click them and see if we've got permission to use them in OpenStreetMap. For County Durham, we haven't, so might need to contact the council and try and get that permission. But in the meantime, I'm not going to look at that, because if I look at that, then it's copyright infringement and nobody wants that. So I'll ignore that. One thing that is helpful is Strava, the app to help with your running. I can load up the data points of that. You had to do a bit of logging in. I thought I had managed to get this more detailed. Strava, this one. There we go. So yeah, it takes a bit of setup because you've got to log in to get the high resolution detail. But you can see we got loads of people using Strava along the road, maybe cyclists. In this field, they go all over the place. But I can identify these paths across the route, so we'll combine that later. But first of all, let's zoom in. I might have to hide Strava for the time being because it'll be confusing. We can see that's the vending machine mapped. Now, if you're wondering how I knew what of these tags to do, essentially I went to OSM wiki.osm.org, gets me here, and I searched for vending machine or vending because I kind of knew that existed. So then I had to think what it was. you can do on this long list of all different things that vend. You can do a Control F and milk comes up, but not milkshake. Food comes up, but you can go vending drinks. Well, that makes sense. And we click that and we see other things. And we can go, okay, there's drink this, drink that, drink milk. Okay. There didn't seem to be a drink milkshake, but I made that up. And actually was able to look later. I don't think we can just search here, but no. Oh yeah, so there's even a page there for milkshake, so we know other people have been using it. But anyway, there's also a few extra tags here. You can go draft, because I guess it's not bottles. Yeah, and that kind of works. So I guess I can go draft, yes, and milk and milkshake it did. So I'm going to move that there. I'm then going to do Control C and Control V, because there was the vending machine on the right here, which didn't do milk, didn't do milkshake. I'm not going to keep naming them. Was so amenity vending machine. It's needed. But I'm going to go back on my other screen to that vending page. Vending, and go for bottle return, gas bottles. No, there's not one, so I don't see, but I could do vending bottles. There's also vending sweets, I guess, so because they had some sweets in there. So I can't add that again, but I can do bottles and sweets. And then I can look. You can look around this and see all the other sorts of tags you can add or should add. So you can talk about if it's a common operator or a brand. This is just the farm, and I think that's obvious. Can do this is showing on the wrong thing. To do covered, yes, so you don't get wet while you're filling it up. Can do wheelchair, yes. Also, so you can do reusable packaging, offer equals yes, because they do offer reusable packaging. That's the bottles. Payment contactless, yes. Okay, and that's enough tags, but you can see there's two buildings here. There were actually two sheds, so there we go. They've doubled up. And then I can just do a standard building. What else can we do? This was just a staff building, staff shed. If they're watching anyone. We can tidy this up a bit. Then there was a footpath that I saw here, so I'm going to actually map that a bit better. And it goes out there. Highway, footway. Okay, so that's the general gist. That'll look a lot better. So step over. It's quite a small step over. I don't think I can tag that any other way, but yeah, quite an easy accessible style. Oh yeah, so they had a big cow, and if you wanted to, I decided not to, you could pretend to milk it or practice your milking. I'm not really sure how to tag this. The best I can think of is artwork. Artwork. Subject, I guess I could go cow. Artwork type sculpture. It's a physical thing, it's not a painting. Now I think I'm just gonna check their Instagram, because I think the cow had a name. Mrs Moo. There we go. So we can put on that, and it's from their public Instagram, so I think that's fair enough to say local knowledge, general knowledge. So name Mrs Moo. Sometimes she gets put in a van and taken to schools for education, things like that. There was a sign here. I thought maybe that was the house name. So we can figure out the land use farmland. I suppose it's more. Use residential. Yeah, so this kind of looked like I'm supposed to go address street, Ox Close Farm, address, house name is Brass. I think actually it's the Brass family that live in the farm. I don't know if they have individual house names there, because it looks like 3 houses. Might have to see if I can, if they don't mind me going up closer. Just to do the map surveying, or if I can find out from them directly, but we can map also all these farm buildings. Building tool lets me do that quickly, where they store all the valuable milkshake. And there's me taking some selfies with Mrs Moo. Okay, so let's load back that Strava heat map. Now this helps me show, I think, that this path must go here. It's unclear, there's certainly a lot of paths. I don't know if this is the farmer, or did they attach a phone running Strava to one of the cows. and these going across the fields, I don't think they're obvious enough to be classed as footpaths. That one maybe is. Source equals Strava. I managed to type it wrong. Strava, so that knows it's not my usual. Oh, I need to take that one as highway, footway. Might just do a split there, because that one, the change set also source GPS, and if you're ever looking at my edits, kind of they tend to be GPS. But that's one that if I look there and go, not right, doesn't match what I see on the ground, then I can update it. It would be nice. I think that probably connects enough for me to plan to do a walk. Maybe from Ludworth would be nice to figure out some circular walk here. I scooted along here. Might mix in some clips of videos, but yeah, so I need to mute that. I had some videos here of me not lined up great, not a great position. I need to adjust that camera or mount it somewhere else, because you don't just want to be seeing my foot well. Yeah, I hope to be able to see things here that I passed, like house names, but also there's not a great way to link that anyway. I do remember there was a sign here, and Strava matches that. Possibly some other routes around there that could be explored. But that's a fair bit of detail there. No other photos. As I say, maybe because I don't know exactly where these footpaths are, maybe one day I'll take a walk. I think it'd be great to walk kind of halfway or somewhere along the way. You happen, with your great planning, to come across a milkshake vending machine. And in which case, yeah, I'll stop, have a milkshake, say hello to Mrs Moo. And I'll probably do that using OSMand or one of the many phone apps that use OpenStreetMap as data. So when they update their data, they'll see these vending machines. So I was also going to say, if you want to know, you're not all living near Durham, near Oxclose Farm, but because we map these, so you not all apps know about vending machines, we can use Overpass Turbo. We open the wizard and we go drink : milkshake equals, and just anything helps when we spell drink right. And because these are rare, we can run this over the whole UK. If it was more common data, we'd have to zoom in. But build and run, and so we can see that's our one on Oxclose Farm milkshakes. There's one on the Isle of Man. It's apparently American style. Couple in Wales, couple in Eel. I don't think I ran it, including Cornwall. None there. So there's a few. And we can change this. We can go look for vending equals milk if you don't care about it being flavoured. And this is taking a bit longer, but yeah, there were quite a few around Bristol that surprised me. Also, loads of in Brussels apparently, and you can do other things. We might need to zoom in for this, but we can just go amenity equals vending machine and run that. And then look, see, we map lots of vending machines in Durham. So you got your parking ticket vending machine, by the station, transport tickets, yeah, all sorts. Vending machine for dog waste bags. There's the milkshakes. Amazon lockers. And that's the beauty of OpenStreetMap data. We can find lots of things. It's a very specific video, this one, but I'll still show you the map of how I've updated OpenStreetMap of Oxclose Farm. Of course, this is only how it shows on the main map, not how other apps and sites use the data. Getting back home and realising most of the milkshake's already gone. Can't really blame the other passengers, can I? The chocolate orange is very nice.